What's up, everybody? This is a Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and today we will be discussing In the Mind of a Taurus Man Exposed. Okay, so first and foremost, these are going to be the type of men that are money makers and they are go getters. Okay, this is the type of man that is actually very materialistic and he has a love for the good life. So, this is the type of man that you could definitely see going out, having a good time, popping bottles, expensive liquors, champagne, clothing. Okay, these people, men, would prefer. Okay, their partners to do the same. Okay, so if they're stepping out looking good, they want you stepping out looking good. Okay, when they're going out to eat, they're gonna get something that's really nice tasting, um, pleasing to the eyes when it comes to the visual and things like that. Also, these men could be great cooks as well, whether they do it every single day or not. Okay, so these are the type of men that love to dress to impress, not just for other people. They do this for themselves. Okay, they're actually stroking their own ego, impressing their own selves when they are putting themselves together. Okay, so yes, you can see these men in designer clothing. They can be into a lot of different things, music. Okay, they're definitely into money and also accumulating wealth to secure their future. Okay, so this man actually loves electrifying sex, nice clothes, great taste in food, expensive and beautiful luxury items. So now, when you think of this man, just going to his house because he could also be a home body. Okay, he could like to be at home and chilling and things like that, having his little drink, making himself some food, okay, and just vibing and kicking it. But this can also be the type of man that also does enjoy going out and having a good time. Okay, going to a club, going to a lounge, going to a bar. You see what I'm saying? Just so that he could just unwind. And he would love to do this with his friends because these people are really big on friendships. Okay, they might not have 1,000 of them. Okay, but they do have a lot of people that they do know that they do get along with. Okay, we already know that this man is going to be a stubborn kind of man. He is stubborn. Okay, so terrorists, man, are the fly guys rocking the latest fashion, jewelry, designer shoes, and also clothing. He can make a great cook. Above average survival skills is what this man actually holds and possesses within inside of him. Okay, so this man is the type of man that is going to make sure that he is going to get it out the mud. Okay, any sense of somebody trying to cut off his lifeline, his survival source, okay, that's going to be a damn issue for him because he's not going for that. Okay, remember this man is about accumulating wealth. He's connected to nature. Okay, going out there, doing things, planting things, going camping, all of that type of stuff. So this man could love to be outside, but he could also love to be at his house sometimes too. Okay, that's what I'm really trying to say. This man will be the type of man that's always coming up with money making ideas. Okay, so he's always looking for the best investment. Okay, anything, real estate. Okay, flipping homes. Some of them can be drug dealers. Okay, a lot. I know a lot of tourist men that have been drug dealers. Okay, the weed man, the bud man, the coke man, and the dope man. Okay, they can do all of that too. Okay, but what they are geared towards is making sure, even if it didn't have anything to deal with money, he wants to make sure that he is going to have clothes on his back, food to eat. Okay, even if you go down to the lowest forms, okay, and it's not expensive. Okay, but of course we know that this man wants to elevate that. So if we are in those kind of times where you got to go out there just hunting shit, he will probably be doing that. Okay, but he will probably want seasoning on his damn food. You see what I'm saying? Probably ain't gonna just want to just do that. But moving on. um so this man, like I said before, he has money making ideas. And also, okay, his friends that he has also can have money making ideas as well, be go-getters as well, and loves to have a fun time, because this is what this man is about. He's about having a great time. He loves entertainment, okay, and to be entertained as well. So he cares about his appearance. All right. This is why it says that this guy could be one of those kind of fly guys, okay, pretty boys, okay, because he is thinking about what he's wearing, okay. Just thinking about on back in the days, okay, because like I said, I do know a lot of Taurus men, okay, but I did have a Taurus friend and things like that, and he used to say if something happened to his house and all of this, he said he gonna grab all his damn clothes and throw it out the window, okay, because he had a lot of clothes, a lot of nice clothes, expensive clothes, sneakers and Timbs and all of that. You see what I'm saying? So they care. All right, so he is connected to the five senses and everything that has to deal with earth and also this material world. Okay, so when you think about Taurus, this is not really as like a spiritual kind of thing. Okay, like when you're talking about like Pisces or something like that. No, they're more about gaining the materials. Okay, clothes, food, this, that, everything that you can see on this earth. Okay, so he Ken loves to get out in nature. All right, these men are hardworking, creative, stubborn, intelligent, reliable, practical, consistent. Okay. They can also be a fashion statement, materialistic, loyal, but not big on commitment. Okay. So that's something, right, to look at, because he's into being extremely loyal, but commitment, okay, of course he can do it. Okay. But if he's in a relationship with you, okay, and let's say that he is a cheater, because I know a lot of tourist men that like to do that. Okay, and if they're not cheating, they're fucking flirts. Okay, so he is loyal to his relationships. Okay, do anything for you, making sure you're okay, making sure you're good. All right, but he is flirtatious. He is very sensual, very very sexual. Okay, so commitment, for him to really commit to you, okay, it's something serious to him. Okay, just keep that in mind. He can also be a little bit lazy at times, passive, extremely passionate, okay, sensual, devoted, understanding, a flirt, loving, and also patient. So these men are extremely committed when it comes to their goals, okay, and what they are set out to accomplish. So Taurus men can be very complicated men, even though his needs are very simple. So his needs are simple, okay, but he can be very very complicated. Why can he be complicated? Because he's more focused and driven towards surviving. Okay, that's the first thing, and everything after that is secondary. Okay, so that can be in a sense, people can look at that as being selfish. All right, you're giving a damn about yourself, but this is what they're here to do. They're here to be self-made. They're here to be self-sufficient. They're here to stand on a firm foundation. You see what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So this man also has a strong emotional side that is to be incorporated in the masculine world around him. He can often feel inadequate because of his tenderness. All right. He is aware of sometimes he okay, so wait a second. He is aware of his soft side. Okay. But he has to implement it a little bit more, because as we previously stated, this man can be stubborn. Okay, although it is one of his biggest qualities. So when he is sad, he will hide his feelings from the rest of the world, and maybe sometimes even to people that know him on that very close level. Okay, this is something to look at when we're speaking about this man, because this is the type of man, when things go on and take place and he is annoyed, aggravated, or agitated, or hurt, He rather holds it inside. Okay, he doesn't want to really communicate this. Okay, because to him, let's say it was a breakup. Okay, if there's no chance of y'all getting back together, he doesn't feel the need to want to talk about how to move forward to rectify the situation. Okay, you want to know why? Because to him, it's already said, it's already done. And he doesn't want the rejection. So if he comes and he says, "Hey, yeah, well, I love you and I love you to death," and then you turn around and say, "Oh, okay, well, I don't want to be with you still." Okay, see, that's what he doesn't want to happen. You have to remember this man does not like change. He rathers things to remain the same. Okay, even if it was a chaotic storm. Okay, he would rather it be that because he still understands the consistency on how that's going to turn out. Okay, so yeah, yeah, that's how it be. So now he needs tenderness and also patience to become someone perfect man. Okay. So he has to humble himself to be more and more patient, even though he can be, okay. But at times this man can be indecisive. All right, it's not indecisive like the Libra though, okay, because the Libras are indecisive. They swing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. They take a long time to make a decision because when they do, they don't want to turn from what they have done. They don't like change, okay? So this is why it takes them a long time to make a decision. So this man tends to carry a lot of weight on his shoulders. Okay, what I notice about Taurus men is that they can put the burdens, okay, of other people's stuff onto themselves. Okay, yes, they could be there for you. They could come in and pull up and help you, financial situations and bonds and things like that. They will show up and show out. Okay, but a lot of times when they do that, they can also be taken away from themselves. And now what happens is, let's say maybe they're at work and they get paid short, or they don't get paid on time. Okay, when they turn around and they need help, they won't even ask other people for it like that. They really won't. Okay, they will just sit there and try to figure it out, and they'll be a little upset and frustrated. And don't be owing them no money, because then this is going to intensify and fuel them even more, because you owe them $50, because you owe them $250, because you owe them $2,500, and you say you was going to give it to them on the 9th and you didn't do it on the 9th, and they get caught up in all of that. So now, some of their traits include, and we're talking about the Taurus man. Some of their traits include being loyal, dependable, level headed, and they have an eye and taste for the finer things in life. He will spoil his partner with some good taste in food or high and classy restaurants. He will even put it down in the kitchen for you. Okay, yes, these men, a lot of these men do know how to cook. Okay, they can even be food critics. I mean, for real. He will love to pop bottles and toast to the good things in life. So Taurus men will Taurus men are well known for their stubborn nature. It can be hard to win an argument with him because he's not backing down from the situation, the conversation. He's not backing off. All right, he has a lot to say when it gets to that argumentative um point. Yeah, he's gonna go all out. He's gonna go all in, and a lot of times he can even seem very, very animated. Okay, so when it comes to work, he can actually be a very reliable coworker or a reliable boss. Okay, um, he's the type of person that wants things to be done in a certain kind of way. Okay, I don't want to say perfection, but he definitely does want things to be a certain kind of way when he is a boss himself. He is a helper, a team player, okay, knows how to work in a team. So, he's not afraid to tell it like it is. Taurus men are blessed with a brilliant mind, with a self made attitude. So, if he leaves a job, there will be strong possibility that the establishment may have some kind of still moment. When I say still moment, I mean maybe things are all chaotic. They're losing business, they're losing other workers. This is what can happen a lot of times when Taurus men leave an establishment, okay, because they are like the glue to shit, especially when you have one working for you. And I'm talking about for at least about, I want to say even 6 months, 8 months, a year. Okay, they start formulating things and putting things together and things like that because they're about building something up. You see what I'm saying? Making it strong and solid and booming. You see, that's what they're about. So you have to remember that this man is linked to stability and structure. So when you're thinking about that and you're thinking about work and businesses and things like that, okay, them leaving can potentially have a business to fall apart. Okay, may not close down and things like that, may be on the verge. Okay, but then people have to come in and restructure things to build it back because they were an essential, okay, part of the business. So these men have a strong work ethnic and are excellent at keeping a level head in times of crises. Okay, and that's an amazing thing because a lot of times people fall short when it comes to crises. They don't know what to do when it comes to crises. They get clumsy. They're all over the place, but not them. They know how to move, how to operate, just like that. Okay, and this is where you begin to see some of their best performances. Okay, they don't like when people disagree with them. Okay, they really don't like that. Um, but it happens. And it is what it is, okay. But they will go back and forth with you to prove their point. It can be hard to convince them of other things that they believe to be true to them. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this on this note for now, and in future videos to come, I will go more into depth into In the Mind of a Taurus Man Exposed. Okay, if anybody wants to get their chart analyzed, please hit me up. I do have the opposite polarity sale going on, Gemini season. Okay, so hit me up. My phone number is 516-738-6042. Anybody interested in purchasing tickets to Ganja's Food Tasting White and Gold Affair, please hit me up. Please let me know. Tickets are $35 per person. It is going to be an ATL. If nobody knows what Ganja's is, it is me and my husband's catering business. Okay, so yes, I'm a cook, and my other name is the Chef Goddess. Okay, but y'all know me as the Force of Nature. So this is a Force of Nature spiritual awakening. Love is love, peace and blessings to you all, and I will see you on the next one.